Hello there, and welcome back to Midlife Crisis again. Oh my goodness, it is so beautiful out here. You know, today I paid a visit to my mom's gravesite, and what I was going to talk about, I'm actually going to change it. You know, it's said that we don't miss something until it's gone, and that is an absolute fact. And so today, I'd like to talk about disrespectful and abusive adult children. Okay, so don't go away. So, I'm still getting comments. I don't believe it's going to stop because this thing is an ongoing predicament. And it's sad, but it is happening. And what I wanted to tell all of the hurting moms and dads is that we have seasons. We do have different seasons. And things will, I promise you, it will get better. I went to my mom's side today, and I've never really disrespected my mother. You know, I've always been conscious of stuff like that. But as you know, I've had my taste of this topic that we're covering. And it is a very, very painful thing to deal with as a parent. Because you're not expecting it. And when it happens, a lot of times it takes place when we're at our lowest. When we are looking for that support. You know, and when it occurs, we feel hurt. We feel empty. And all of the other negative emotions. And I have touched base with this on what we can do when we are backed up into these corners. You know, we can lose our self-respect, get pulled out of our characters, because it's tricky. You're dealing now not with children, but adults. It is your child, but it is an adult at this point. And so it's very hard to decipher how to tackle this. I would consider myself to be a well-rounded individual, and I was put in a situation where I was pulled out of my character. I was able to snap back into place, but I have a temper. And so I did step out of my character every so often. But what I wanted to tell you is that whatever is taking place right now, there is an end to it. You know, my mom used to say, the longest day has its end, and it does. It does, and before you know it, the tables will turn, something will happen to just ease the pain or to adjust things where you're able to cope. I can tell you in the interim, do not ever stop talking. I have a colonel mentality. I raised boys, and I did that partially alone, coming down to the end where they were adults. And you do have to do that tough love, but you've got to also be strategic in the sense where you are looking to keep yourself centered and balanced. Because with all that's happening, you want to make sure that you don't blow your top. You want to make sure you don't get sick, so to speak. You know, the sun is going down. It is so beautiful out here. I was supposed to cover another topic, but since I went to visit my mom's side, I just thought, let me touch base with this. And I will be doing that every so often, because it's a very painful thing to deal with. And if you don't have the support, which 9 times out of 10 we don't, some of you are single parents, some are living in the home with the other parent, and they are the problem. They are the fuel that is causing this problem for you. I've mentioned this a few times. If you have to leave the house, go and do things that you enjoy. Don't stop talking. Stand your grounds and then step back. Go watch a movie, go to the gym, take a walk, go dancing, go cruising. Do something that you enjoy that'll take your mind off of what is taking place at this point and leave the remainder of it to the divine, because he will take care of things. It might seem like nothing is happening, but don't stop talking and don't stop praying about the situation. Keep the faith and just do what you have to do to keep yourself centered balanced and healthy, because it will turn itself back around. These are your children, these are your seeds, and you don't really, in your right state of mind, you don't want to see any harm come to them, but you do want things to get fixed, and it will, because the tables will turn somehow, and they will get to understand what they did when they were in a position to do the right thing. All right, just try to work to keep yourself balanced, stable, healthy. And of course, you know, when all of these things are connected, the happiness, the peace of mind, and the peace will be there, which is what you want. Okay? Check us out at midlifecrisis.com. I'm actually going to work on some stuff this week. We did set up a Patreon channel, and there is one specifically for this. I'll put a link below if you're interested in joining a group, you know, having this go further, connect with us through Patreon. All right? But again, check us out at midlifecrisis.com, and we will see you next time. You take care.